The next Kaka versus Kid Messi. Max Dowman versus JJ Gabriel. Is this the next big rivalry in world football? Is this the next Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo? Manchester United and Arsenal have two absolute gems on their cards that are about to take the Premier League by storm. A new era is here. English football is entering the golden age of youth. Forget the next big thing. They're already here in the Premier League and they're not even 17 yet. Today I want to take you into the history, the stats and the massive futures for two of the brightest sparks in the Premier League. It's Arsenal versus United, JJ Gabriel versus Max Dowman. Is this the start of our new massive rivalry in football? And it's right here in the Premier League. Max Dowman, the next big thing to come out of Arsenal, nicknamed the next Kaka. And when you look into the history of his academy records that he has broken at Arsenal, that name fits. Forget about what he has done under Mikel Arteta for just a moment. If we dig deeper and dive into the history of Arsenal's academy record books, Max Dowman is at the top of every single stat that you could imagine. Under 18s level, Max Dowman is the youngest player to ever feature for Arsenal, 13 years old. Under 21s, he is the youngest player to feature for Arsenal at age 14. To put that into perspective, he is playing alongside players there that are finishing up university while he's still not started studying for his exams at high school. In last season's under 18s alone, Max Dowman scored 15 goals in 15 appearances. At academy level, the youngest youth European goal scorer in the club's history. He has broken every single record that there is to break in Arsenal's academy, and everybody who has waxed lyrical about this kid has quite rightly been backed by other people doing exactly the same. He is the next best thing to come out of Arsenal. And Arsenal's academy, let's not forget, some of the players that academy has produced and brought through onto the Premier League stage, there is precedent for it, and you can only look at what Arsenal have produced on the pitch to back up what everybody's saying. Basically broken down, the hype is more than real. The hype is the full reality now for Max Dowman, already being spoken about as perhaps even making an England appearance for the World Cup, as ludicrous as that sounds. Stick to where Max Dowman is just now, and he's already completely blowing the record books apart at the Gunners. It is impossible to see this kid not making it at the highest level. Who could even compete alongside that when you look at what records he has broken? Well, if you travel 200 miles north to Manchester United, they will tell you that they have a player who is even better than Max Dowman. JJ Gabriel, nicknamed Kid Messi, that name given to him from social media, viral social media clips from age 9. Brought into Manchester United's academy and like Max Dowman has smashed all records out of the park. You can be forgiven for this comparison not really having legs because, of course, JJ Gabriel hasn't played in Manchester United's first team like Max Dowman has. Well, JJ Gabriel wasn't old enough to register as a Premier League player for this season, which is the only reason why the opportunity hasn't come about for JJ Gabriel. But still, looking into the records and what JJ has accomplished at Manchester United's academy is nothing short of absolutely fantastic. And again, record-breaking numbers for JJ Gabriel. He, again, like Max Dowman, was the youngest player to play for Manchester United's under 18s and score for Manchester United's under 18s. At just age 14, he has smashed all sorts of records. This season alone, playing for Manchester United's under 18s, JJ Gabriel scored 20 goals in 22 appearances. He is already on the brink of breaking the all-time leading goal scorer record, which is held by Mason Greenwood. To put that in perspective, Mason Greenwood, who is now thought to be a £100 million player playing at Europe's elite level, he is already right on his heels for the all-time leading goal scorer. But bear this in mind, JJ Gabriel has already broken Greenwood's goals scored in one season. Greenwood's record is over 2 seasons, and JJ Gabriel is 2 years younger than what Mason Greenwood was when he broke them records previously. That is the level that JJ is at. He is a phenomenal player, wide attacking player, not even a striker. So to produce them numbers when he is playing well above his age is nothing short of phenomenal. And you only have to look at what is happening at Carrington right now with JJ Gabriel, already promoted to regularly train with Michael Carrick's first team. He is there every single week and is thought to be a player Manchester United see featuring in that first team next season when he is old enough to register. Already in just the last couple of weeks of first team training, players like Brian Mbeumo, Manchester United, one of United's leading goal scorers this season, talking about JJ Gabriel, training with him at first team level, saying that this kid has got everything. It comes easy to him. It is easy to see why everybody at Manchester United feel like JJ Gabriel is going to be the next big thing to come through the famous Manchester United Academy. So who is the better player? It is the impossible question and probably the most unfair question you could ask. I think one thing is for certain, next season in the Premier League is going to be very interesting for both of these players. Max Dowman has signed a pre-contract to turn professional at age 17, while JJ Gabriel is still coming of age, only 15, obviously nowhere near his professional contract signing level yet, but a pathway clearly there for Manchester United's first team next season. Max Dowman, to just add to this whole debate, currently has an approximate market value on his head of nearly 20 million, which goes to show exactly how good a player and how highly thought of he is at Arsenal right now. One more interesting thing for both of these players though, both feature for under 19s and under 16s for England. So the international excitement that is gathering around both of these players is there to be seen, both doing absolutely brilliant at that level as well. Could England in fact have a dominance duo heading into the 2030 World Cup? Something to think about and definitely consider for the international setup anyway. It is going to be a very, very exciting future for the Premier League with both of these stars in it. Impossible to judge who is best at the moment until both become first team regulars. I think it is going to be a debate that continues and goes on and on and on. But it is looking good for the Premier League, and it is looking good in particular for both Arsenal and Manchester United. Who is going to be the most standout? Get your comments in below. Is it Kid Messi or is it the next Kaka? Both players looking to light up the Premier League over the next few years. Get your comments in below, everybody. I want to know your thoughts on this. I am intrigued to know who you think is going to be the next best thing in the Premier League. Of course, make sure that you do pop a like on the video if you're enjoying the content as well, and subscribe to Adam FC if you want more content like this on the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next one.